What's up guys, Matt back again, and welcome back to another community-driven video, our top 10 most desired Masterlise, this time for Dragon Ball Super's Universe 6 arc. Before we dive into today's video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials for the latest updates and behind the scenes content. Check out the description below for helpful links on how and where to buy the products featured in my videos. Also, join our amazing community on Discord. We would love to have you there. And of course, if you're feeling generous, consider becoming a YouTube member. Not only will you support the channel, but you'll have a chance to win brand new Dragon Ball figures every month. So as always, guys, I want to thank this comment for suggesting this video. If you want us to do another video like this that we haven't done yet, so far we've done the 21st Tenkaichi Budokai, we've done the Frieza / Namek arc, we've done the Buu arc, and now we're doing Universe 6. If you haven't seen a video of particular arcs that you haven't seen suggested yet, if you're the first comment to do it in the comment section below, then you might get highlighted in the next video that does this. So go ahead and comment which arc you want us to do next. We have so many prepared, and this was done by our community on the Discord server, the Matches Peaches Discord server. So if you guys want to join the Discord community full of Dragon Ball enthusiasts and collectors just like you, I'll have a link in the description below. It's open to everybody. You can hop on in. But without further ado, let us talk about the Universe 6 arc for Dragon Ball Super. We've selected 10 characters that do not have a Masterlise of a certain form, a certain outfit, or the character is just not represented in general. And I gotta say, Dragon Ball Super is ripe for the picking for these videos because Dragon Ball Super is missing a lot of characters in Masterlise. When Masterlise was just sort of starting to get started and really understanding what fans really wanted, they weren't really good at doing variety. We got a lot of Gogeta, we got a lot of Broly, we got a lot of Goku, but we didn't really get a lot of different characters that were introduced in Dragon Ball Super that were kind of fan favorites. So without further ado, let us begin with, of course, the man himself, Monaka. Monaka, and this is not a joke, I'm serious, Monaka, I think a lot of us were fighting like Monaka is a must-have for this arc. Because, you know, he's the big joke of the arc. Because, you know, Beerus introduces him as, you know, hey, he's this guy that you have to surpass, Goku. And just a use for training Goku in a way. And it's a funny gag that by the end of the arc, you know, Monaka faces off against Hit, and Hit, you know, takes the fall in order to give the win to Monaka and keep the charade up, I guess. So it was very, very fun. Monaka's design is hilarious because he has big pointy nipples. So he's not going to be a huge detailed Masterlise figure, but just having Monaka would be hilarious. And I think a lot of people would appreciate the deep cup character that he is. All right, moving on. How about a character that maybe isn't that much of a gag? He is kind of funny, but I'm gonna say Shampa. Shampa deserves a Masterlise figure. So Beerus already has a Masterlise figure. It's definitely not one of the greater Masterlise figures. I gotta say, I hope they revisit Beerus one day, but his brother Shampa is kind of like the main antagonist. He's not really an antagonist. We don't have an antagonist in a lot of Dragon Ball Super, to be honest. But he is the opposing force to Universe 7 for this tournament. And Shampa is a god of destruction, so that makes him significantly important, not only just because he's Beerus' twin brother. So Shampa would be a great addition to this set. I know a lot of people that enjoy Shampa. I really like him as a character. I think his contrast with Beerus being like the fat, shorter brother would be really cool to see. And yeah, you know, more variety, the better. Of course, you can't have Shampa without Vados. Vados is, she's entangled in a lot of weird fantasy fan art out there with her and Goku. I don't know why that happens, but Vados is a very well-designed character in my opinion. She's a female Whis, but you know, she has her own flair about her in a way. I like her hairstyle, I like her attitude, and I think because she's older than Whis, she's technically a little stronger than him. So that's also really interesting. I like Vados a lot. The more waifu characters we can get in Masterlise, the better, as long as they don't mess up the face. And we yet to have any angel characters in Masterlise. Whis isn't even a Masterlise yet, so Vados would be a great inclusion. It would be hilarious too if she was the first one, since Dragon Ball Super Masterlise, they have a habit of including Super Saiyan God Vegeta and Trunks before Goku. So things like that would be hilarious, but I do like Vados and I'd like to see her. All right, I'm also sick, guys, so if my voice is going and you see me cut off or whatever, that's why. I'm doing my best. Next up, how about some more Universe 6 characters? I think that was a big priority for us in this top 10 list, and Otto Magetta would be a great inclusion as an Ichiban Kuji figure. Not only would he be humongous, or maybe at least Ox King sides, but it would be cool to see him. They can really go with like a metallic and glossy paint mixture for his finish, and if they wanted to do like an open mouth thing, maybe they give him like a really cool glossy painted magma effect in his mouth. There's a lot of cool things they could do with Otto Magetta, and he's just a very unique Dragon Ball character. It's not often that we fight like giant robots in Dragon Ball, and his fight with Vegeta was pretty interesting. So I think it would be cool to see Otto Magetta as a Masterlise figure, maybe a Masterlise extra in Ichiban Kuji. All right, guys, I got to cut away, and this is a lozenge. So now that there's something in my mouth, don't clip that, but now you know. Okay, moving on, we have the Saiyan himself, Cabba. And we decided if there was going to be any version of Cabba in this set, we're going to make him a Super Saiyan. We were going back and forth on whether or not we wanted to do base form Cabba, but I think the moment when he first transforms into a Super Saiyan after Vegeta's training would be a very cool addition. Cabba is maybe not the best Dragon Ball Super character, but he's involved in a lot of memes. There was the meme with him and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta when Sparking Zero was coming out. Plus, he is closely tied to Vegeta, and he's a Saiyan, so people love Saiyan characters even when they're at their worst. So I think Cabba would be a very cool and unique addition to the Universe 6 Masterlise lineup. All right, you guys are probably going to start noticing a trend in this list because up next, it's Botamo. Botamo is our big gummy bear looking friend in this Masterlise lineup. He fights Goku, and it is a very short-lived fight. He's not that powerful of a character, so to say. He can just take regular, punches and kicks without having any damage. But, as soon as you toss him out of the ring, it's over. But he's another one that could be a larger figure. He could have more of a glossy, shiny finish to his skin because he is just kind of like a giant gummy bear. So there's a lot that they could do with this. He's got a very interesting design. He's probably not the most desired Masterlise figure out there, but again, from the Universe 6 arc, we wanted to prioritize unique characters and characters that we have never seen in Ichiban Kuji and Masterlise. So I think it would be nice to get these more unique characters who really only have their spotlight shining during this arc. So Botamo is another one that we wanted to include. All right, next up, it's Frost. And Frost, we decided, of course, he would be showcased in his final form in the anime. I don't remember if the manga does this as well. I'm pretty sure it does. But he shows his first, third, and final forms when he's in the tournament. Of course, his final form is his true form, just like Frieza. And I think it would be the best way to just represent the character. This would probably be kind of easy for Bandai to do because all they really have to do is replicate a lot of what they do with Frieza, and boom, there's Frost. And, Frost is nowhere near my favorite Dragon Ball Super character, but again, he's really highlighted during this arc. He's first depicted as a good-hearted Frieza, but then you find out that he's actually a cheater. He's a scumbag. So, that evil heart is, never removed from that species. So seeing Frost in his final form would still be pretty cool. All right, our final 3 characters, and the next one is our final Universe 6 character. Of course, we did not forget one of the most requested Dragon Ball Super characters I see in the comments section constantly, and it is Hito. Yes, Hit, the mercenary, the assassin. He's just awesome, dude. His time skip ability is iconic. He really whoops the crap out of Vegeta and Goku before you know, pretty much losing, but then he doesn't lose because there's a ring out and all this stuff, whatever. But yeah, Hit is very cool. He even shows up in the Tournament of Power and fights Jiren. It takes Jiren to beat Hit. So he's one of the most powerful characters in the Dragon Ball mythos. And he's just really awesome. We still have not seen his true power because he's never been allowed to kill people in the 2 tournaments that we see him fight. So Hit is just a very cool character. He has a lot of unique aesthetics and skills compared to the regular Dragon Ball rivals. So I do think it would be really cool to see Hit in there in, I don't know, they could pull like a Dokkan Battle or Legends render and just boom, that's the figure. All right, there were a few Universe 7 participants in this list, but most of them ended up in the top 15, top 20, and we had to go with the no-brainer. This figure would look amazing as a Masterlise if they did the same paint and shading that we love in Kaioken. Of course, we're talking about Kaioken times 20 Blue Goku. That would be amazing. I don't know if he's times 20. I forget. If I'm wrong, excuse me. But yes, Kaioken Blue Goku is a figure in our top 10 list, and he's just a must-have. I think it would look spectacular as a Masterlise figure, even if they did like a more glossy hair, more like the Super Dragon Ball Heroes 5th Mission Blue Goku, and they gave him traditional, you know, matte hard shading like the Kaioken times 3 figure for the body. I think that would look spectacular, and the contrast would just pop for collectors. Plus, we don't have Goku in the Whiski yet as a Masterlise. All we have is like the Master Stars piece and a couple other Crane figures, but hey, we love Masterlise. We're Masterlise collectors for the most part on this channel, so that is the must-have for Goku in this arc. And finally, probably I go back and forth between Goku and this being my personal favorite pick of this top 10. And you know what we all love as collectors? We love dragons. We love collecting Shenron figures. You know what Shenron we have yet to receive as collectors? Super Shenron. Super Shenron, as big as he is in the anime, you know, obviously we wouldn't be able to get something that size, realistic size as a figure, but having a large, maybe something that scales to the Shenron and Porunga and all of them, that would be an amazing figure. We've already seen a Shenron with metallic glossy paint. Even though that Shenron had a botched face, if they didn't botch the face for Super Shenron and kind of went in that direction for the paint and shading, I think it would land really well with collectors. So that is our final pick for this top 10, Super Shenron, coming from the Super Dragon Balls. And if Bandai wants to be even cooler, make some of the smaller prizes Super Dragon Balls or something. I don't know. But that's our list, guys. Please let me know your list down in the comment section below, and let us know what you think of this list. Recommend the next top 10 list, and if you're the first comment to do it, then I will highlight you. I will highlight you in the next video when we do it. And if you made it this far in the video and you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to join our growing Discord community, the link is in the description below so you can talk to Dragon Ball fans and collectors just like you. And if you want to go even further beyond and supporting the channel, then consider becoming a $3 member. And if you want to take part in our regular monthly giveaway, our $10, $15, and $20 members have chances to win Crane figures, Ichiban Kuji figures, and entire Ichiban Kuji sets. But I think that's all I got for you guys today. So until the next video, I will see you all later.